everybody. I'm meteorologist AJ Colby here in the Weather Center, and happy Hump Day. Hump Day it is. On this Wednesday, boy, the rain going through with a remnants of Beryl right on schedule. Everything appears to be on the move. It's just an unsettled day out there, kind of breezy and muggy for sure. It feels a little like the tropics out there, but with the wind blowing a little, kind of stirring the atmosphere up a little bit, that certainly helps things out just a bit, and the sun not shining very brightly, so that cuts down on the extreme heat and humidity, but we're certainly not done with that, as 90-degree temperatures are in our very near future, as you'll see in the full forecast here coming up momentarily. Meantime, here's a look at radar, and boy, it looks pretty hectic up there in New York State. Look at all the tornado warnings that are in effect. I guess we really lucked out. Didn't get into any of that tornadic weather, but several tornado warnings. Count them up, I'd say, at least a half dozen tornado warnings or more over the Empire State and even over northern Pennsylvania. Meantime, we're on a somewhat quieter footing here in Northeast Ohio. I'll make that full screen so you can see the showery weather pushing through. There at times it does pulse into maybe some moderate to heavy rainfall out toward Richmond Heights, Mayfield Heights, and then that arc of precipitation connecting out over Lake Erie. And also some showers moving through parts of Geauga County currently. One rain shower left over on the west side out around Bay Village, west of Rocky River. And anything else would be too light for radar detection, maybe a spotty sprinkle as the remnants of Beryl continue on the move toward the north and toward the east. An angry-looking lake out there. Boy, check that out. That's a live look from the crib cam. And that's a rather dramatic, I guess a dramatic scene, if you will, from the crib cam looking on toward downtown Cleveland. Let's have a look at the lake is not the place to be, boaters. Obviously, small craft advisory in effect tonight. And those winds will be howling, really coming in with gusto. Southwest becoming west up to 30 knots. And wave action 4 to 9 feet. 4 to 9 feet. With a lot of whitecaps out there. Small craft flag will continue to fly tomorrow with northwesterlies at 15 to 25 knots. Waves initially 4 to 9 will quiet to 3 to 6 feet as the day progresses for tomorrow. So the bottom line is, boaters, stay off the lake. From outer space, here's Beryl that's twisting through. These are the remnants, obviously, of once Hurricane Beryl, now barreling north and east. You can see the center of low pressure with a southwest flow or inflow to the east of the system. And then on the backside, you might be able to see the wind swinging around in more of a northwest direction. See that right there? The sun breaking out over parts of Indiana as well. Look at that, breaking into full sunshine over Indiana, western Indiana, much of Illinois, with some leftover convection there. Meantime, here's the picture from across the lower 48 and Mexico, including the Yucatan Peninsula and the big island of Cuba. There is the convection pattern, a very quiet weather pattern over the upper plain states, much of the Midwest, and out toward California, Nevada, the Four Corner states. Well, have a look at radar from across the region, and of course the most active areas, as you can imagine from our last inspection of NEXRAD Doppler radar, picking up the tornadic thunderstorms over upstate New York as that quadrant of the leftovers of Beryl has become very active. How does this all shake out? Well, let's put the maps in motion, starting off for tonight. And you can see double barrel low pressure there over the eastern Great Lakes and up into New England through the overnight hours. That trough of low pressure swinging through in post-tropical system Beryl. And that whole system is lifting up into New England, eventually bound for the Canadian Maritimes. This is tomorrow morning's map. You can see there's still a trough of low pressure over northern Ohio, so a little unsettled. We'll keep the possibility of maybe a few showers going, I would say, for tomorrow, morning. By tomorrow night, high pressure building in, a big chunk of Canadian high pressure. That should set the stage for a very nice air mass. We'll start to see humidity levels come down just a bit. That's very brief. It's only a respite from higher humidity as 90-degree temperatures are back into the forecast, and that air mass modifies fairly quickly by the weekend. This is Friday morning's map. High pressure in control, and we're in for a dry spell. Maps in motion. Let's show you how this whole weather package pivots to the north and east. This is tomorrow morning. You can see some leftover showers still. And then as we pause the action there in the morning into the early afternoon hours, precip really scatters out relatively quickly. Our forecast for tonight goes as follows. We're expecting a few showers and storms, cloudy, breezy, and muggy. And those chances for showers and thunderstorms persist through the overnight hours. It will not be raining the entire time, but there'll be periods of rain. 65, the overnight low, sundown at 9:02 above the cloud deck, mainly. There are some breaks in the overcast, but that's just about it. Look at those winds howling away. Southwest winds 15 to 20 miles an hour, and we could have gusts up to 30 in those remnants. Tomorrow, morning showers possible, yielding to afternoon sunshine, becoming mostly sunny. I don't think that's too optimistic. I think the sun will shine on us. Northwest winds will freshen, quite vigorously so, at 15 to 20 miles per hour. Could even gust up to 25. Sun up tomorrow morning, 6:04. Here's a look at the extended outlook now, taking us into the all-important weekend. Not a shabby forecast. If you do like it hot and humid, start on Friday. Sunny skies, warmer. 85. We'll be into the upper 80s on Saturday with sunny skies. Toasty conditions, hot and humid. Sunday's high, 90. Yeah, plenty of summer left to go, kids. 72, the overnight low. Very uncomfortable weather settling in late weekend into early next week as the humidity levels will be on the climb. It'll feel downright tropical with a 30% probability of precipitation getting into the day on Monday, as Monday's high tops out at 92 degrees. Awfully glad to see you again, folks. Thank you so much for joining me here from the AJ Colby Weather Center. I am meteorologist AJ Colby. Have a wonderful rest of your day, everybody. Take care.